Well, good morning, everyone. And today is Thursday, February 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day. And like I always say, I never know when I'm going to do videos, but I have this flip through to do of this beautiful Victorian pouch journal that I designed. And then a few other things came in, and I thought, just do it all on a video. So hello, hi to the newbies. We hit our 500 mark. I'm happy to see that. And I do have another channel. It's not really active, but it's underneath the videos for all the newbies. I do post shorts there on occasion, but it's not really active. We're building this one because now the 20-year-olds that are in my life, which are my beautiful granddaughters, but now I'm going to attach the photos and some emails. Aren't they stunning? One's a nurse, one's a teacher, one is a photographer, one is a mother, and of course their Nana. And the teacher is on leave because she's having a baby, and it's a girl, her second child, and I named her Pinky. Go figure. We're a very prissy, girly family. That's never going to change. Can't you tell by their beauty? And I want to start off not with a negative. I just want to start off by an email that's been eating at me. And I don't let people get to me anymore. So like you newbies that are coming out here now, I'm in business 36 years. I'm in design since I'm 25. I'm now 65. I'm still a prissy person. That's always going to be. Don't let the people out here bother you. Don't let the comments bother you. Don't let them deter you. I did in the beginning, and then I let it go because I got so busy I had no more time for it, and it's long gone. Except I started out on Etsy. Now, I don't find the platform the same, but it's your business where you want to shop and where you want to sell. I do have customers who are still waiting for me to come back there, and I don't foresee it right now because I am so busy. But I got this email. And she's basically saying that someone was contacting her because they found her in my reviews. And however, she left good reviews. I only had a couple quirky people in there. I don't even know if they were real behind the scenes, to tell you the truth, by the profiles. But I'm out here now. I opened to Etsy in 2018. It's now 2026, but I came out in 2014 with the journals, in 2008 with all my jewelry. So I'm out here a long time, still not going anywhere. I'm quite young at my age because of my daughter and my children, my boys, and my granddaughters keep on me. So it's all about hair, pretty, makeup, and so on and so forth. So to you younger girls who are started out, don't copy anybody else. Do your own thing. Take it as a compliment if you see somebody doing your style, but not copying your work. I've been through that too. Get yourself copyrights, get yourself LLCs, protect yourself out there. But point of that is wow. I mean, how bad does it get when you have to go to somebody's reviews and send people, by the way, to do your dirty work? It's not the first one I got, but she said, go ahead, put my name out there. I don't care. I'm not going to even say who contacted them because, geez, Louise. 15 years later and still going. So that's crazy. Crazy is the word, crazy. But anyhow, back to what we're doing. So I'm going to be putting out a lot more shorts until I build up more in the subscribers. I want to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm not paying for them. I'm not advertising for them. I do throw advertisements out there with YouTube. I think that's why I'm getting so many views. I don't know if it's all in the journal because I use so many different hashtags, but I'm not trying to bring them in just for journals. There's many other don't want to put it all out there. So there's other things that I'm going to be doing. That's on a small term along the way, like sewing cuffs. Like, isn't this pretty? To add to your, well, this one's short here, but add to your sleeves, especially if you're doing videos. These are so easy to make. I'm just going to make one and show it to you and have at it. If you've got the lace, you can do it. I love it. This is too short, but I just did this for an example, what they look like. But anyway, so let's move on here. I have lots of questions, and I keep putting up the emails and the posts, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm just going to answer them. They know they're watching. Still getting compliments on her. She's so lovely. Would you please make me one? So here's what I'm going to do. I've already made 7. They pretty much all shipped right now except 2. So, and she is mine. You can view her on the last video. Yes, she was very time consuming. Yes, she's gorge. Yes, I'll make a few more. Just email again. I'll make a few more. However, I am waiting for this amazing, beautiful, shabby chic quilt. Let me answer that too. I'm not gatekeeping. It's not that I don't want to tell you where I'm buying my products, but I don't buy my ribbons and my lace and whatever in local stores. I'm just going to put it nicely. I get them from an antique dealer who shops wherever she gets them. And, you know, at this point, there's I got to watch how I say this, worldwide wholesalers. They sell to dozens of places out there. Dozens. She gets what she gets. I go downtown, which is like, it's not downtown. I live over the river. I live in a rural, I can't say that word, rural. My mom passed, but we found out from my aunt that we're actually from England, and the R's, forget about it. Rural root. I'm on the other side of the river. So I go to the other side of the river into town, and there's a huge antique store, which I have put on Bella Vintage Notebook, which in the next couple of weeks I'm going to go and videotape again. So I buy a lot of my lace and things like that from her. And then I've got my Haddonfield. Haddonfield is where my shop was in the 90s, and I lived around, and of course I buy from them, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I don't gatekeep, but they're not like suppliers. They just get them wherever they get them. They have one and it's gone, and so I get my variety from them. Eventually I will, but just not right now. So that's it. That's it on the question on that. And then these. Let me just answer this, and then we'll move on to this gorgeousness. So yes, here's what I did with these. I'm not trying to rush. I'm just trying to. I probably am, but I'm just trying to be honest. So here's what I did with these. This is clear coat. I'm sorry, this is not. This is laminator sheets that I laminated. I did the collaging. Turn her upside down. Enough said there. And then I just sewed them. Now, these are orders. I didn't get to the point of tagging yet because I'm going to let her watch the video and she can tell me which one she wants as tags. But you get 5 sheets in my shop. They're all going to be different. They're all gorge. They're all eclectic mixed. And then you get to choose 2 packages. One that's just the sheets and they're already done and you do what you want, or one that they're cut up and they're sewn, and then you do what you want. Now, she only wanted 2 sheets cut up and then a few tags, so she's going to get to pick which ones she wants me to do. Tags, simple pop in. I'm going to grab drawer. I don't even know if you can see it. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Simple. Make a hole, pick a beautiful yarn, tag. Okay? Make pockets out of them, cards, gift cards, front of journals, pages, flip up, flip to the side, whatever you want to do with them. So that's what happened to them. They're still here. I'm still working on them because this order is going out tomorrow. And then she bought one of my notebooks, which I only have one more left in my shop, I believe. So I'm going to keep her. However, if you order them from Amazon and you, well, I don't even have this one decorated, and you want it decorated on the front, like I did the washi tape, there's an emblem here, but I wanted to change mine. I'm a little too close to the camera. But whatever, I have nothing to hide, so it's what I look like. My picture is updated as a couple days ago. I realize some people don't change them for 10 years, but hello, we all change in 10 years, and I'm okay with it. So she is gorgeous. She is mine. I did not sell her. I'm going to finish her and keep designing and keep doing flip throughs through her. And then if I decide that I'm going to make a second one with the same paper, I will definitely let you know. Right now, I'm not. So I have so many brand new ones, and I'm going to show you. So anyway, Prima's new flowers came in. My favorite is the polka dot, right? Aren't these pretties? Look at that one. I am going to hoard some of these that I don't think we're going to get our hands on anymore. I think this one. And I don't recall seeing this one before. Let's see, does it have a year? Yep, 2019. Wait a minute. 2018, that's why you don't see them out there anymore. I'll be hoarding these. Where's the date on here? This one's different, so is it updated? Or they didn't put the date on it now? I don't see it. Well, okay. I've had this many times. Many, many times. I don't see the date on here either. Yeah. Anywho, she's my fave, and this is my fave in this package, and I use all of them. That's the polka dot. So I'll be using these two and hoarding these two for my own. As I said the other day to somebody, I really don't like yellow. I do like yellow. I actually wear yellow. I just don't have a lot of yellow going on in my house. Obviously, I'm very shabby chic. So anyway, these came in. And I will tell you, I believe I bought these on Amazon. Underneath my video, you'll see my Amazon shop. I'm not sure if I added them because this person may have these older ones. I'm going to check that out today, and I'll put that on a smaller clip. And my basket's getting fuller because they keep coming in. Love, love, love. Right? Okay. Cutter, which I just purchased. It doesn't have the company name. Where is it? Well, I don't know. I'll have to put that on the shorts. I'm going to do a little demonstration because this cuts on a wiggly line. This cuts on a straight line, like sewing. And then this is when you want to score something so it bends in half, you can make a card. I think this is the straight line. So I'm going to do a little demonstration on this. I love it. It's very light. It's on the desk and dual use. Love that. And I'll find out where it came from. It's this because I plan on going on the road, and I'm real particular about wrinkles. So isn't it cute? It is on my Amazon list. I love it. It comes in different retro colors, and I got that rose. On to the presentation. So she actually goes in here, but if I kept filling her, she wouldn't fit. And I was really filling her. The brooch. So the jewelry business I had for years, my sissy and my dad, who passed also, going on 2 years in April. Helped me with it for years. And then I just went from home decor to jewelry back to the journals. And now I'm back into home decor. I don't think I'm going to pop back into jewelry, but purchasing it because of the brooches and the vintage items. Yeah, look at how gorgeous. Let's see. I know, I have to go slower. Just go slower. Isn't she gorgeous? Doesn't she sound gorgeous? Love her. I see a baby hair there. So, 2 are already purchased. I do have some more of this coming in. I want one for me. If I can get a third one out to sell, I will. And then I already started the quilt ones. This is already finished stitching. I didn't finish that one yet. So she's going to be gorgeous. She's going to have a nicer size pocket for the journal that I'm making. And she's stitched all the way around. She's got this beautiful applique that I have in my shop, which not much more. I have a little bit left over there. This was like $3.25 a yard. So it's expensive in the yards. And then you can still use it as a bag, as a pouch. Put something in as an overnight bag, you know, a nice little t-shirt. And I would have to make bigger pouches. So she really doesn't need any more in her. She just needs to be filled with writing and photos. So look at how much. Right? She's stunning. Oh gosh. The eyelash trim I put in here, I got very little left. I have to go searching for it, have the girls search for it because I love this. Okay, so I'm back. I had to shut down just for a minute because I had a phone call to take. And I hope I don't get confused on what I already did. I don't think so. I think we were just going through. I did a lot of editing, cut some stuff off. The cat jumped in. My hair got in the video. I went through moving the camera to the other side. So, because this makes me work with my left hand, which I don't do well. So I'm just going to have to bend a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this real quick. This cute little cutter that I purchased. However, I don't see the company name on there. I don't. I'll find them and put them on a shorts. But the thing about this is this scores. So see this middle part right here? You put your paper there if you want to make a card, if you want to do a journal cover, what have you. It shows you different cuts you can do. You can put it here, and this one actually scores it so you don't have to hold it in your hand, which I love. Actually, somebody told me about this is why I got it. It's great for my hand. Then it cuts on a squiggly, and it so cuts, and then the straight lines. And then, of course, you can measure different. But I'm going to do a demonstration on shorts with this, and I'll show you this. So let's get on to this, and then I'm going to show you this paper line that I purchased to match the new journal coming in. I mean the new quilt coming in and the vintage one I have coming out. I'm going to pull them up a little bit because this gets irritated because of that. So anyway, pouch is done, gorge. I'm not going to try and stuff her in there and pull her back out. Okay, so we know about the pouch. It's beautiful. And here she is, ladies. She's just so stunning. I don't think you can even put any more in here to get her in that pouch. Again, you can use that pouch for so many different reasons. But there's only a few sheets left now anyway to journal on and add some photos. And it's just so gorgeous. Like I said, I ordered more. I'm going to try to get a third one that I can sell and one for myself. Because now I'm building up my own library. So everything that I make, I'm keeping one. And that's the way that it works now. And so I did tell you about this, I'm sure. It's coming out in more quilts and vintage. Also, I showed you the photos of my beautiful granddaughters that are going into business with me. They're 20-year-olds. We have a lot of 20 and 30-year-olds purchasing now on top of the VIPs. They know they have to wait in line, and they're okay with it because they're only 20. They got 20 years of buying. I have at least 15 years left to keep designing. The worse this gets, the slower it goes. That's all that's to it. And then again, the purple one. Don't know if I'm going to make the second one. It's so detailed. I just love this. I just want to start now after today, start filling up my pages and designing mine, and then I'll bring it out, and then I'll make a decision. So that's on that one. And of course the quilt, this quilt is going to have a journal in it, which I'm working on also. That will come out. Nothing's done, just the base, the pouch itself. and they're very sturdy, very gorge, very pink, lovely. That's coming out. The vintage one's coming out. I'll show you this paper real quick here. This is Marissa. This is Sweet Curiosity. I've done her printables before. Let me remind myself. The pretty little girl with the pink dress on. I did a lot of lovelies with that. I did a couple journals and some tags and what have you with that. And now I picked this printable for the vintage pouch and journals that are coming out. This is Marissa. I'm going to put her link underneath here. Like I said, you'll find other Etsy shops. They'll just add up as they give me permission, and I'm actually using their stuff. I can sell her printables in my journals, and so yeah, and then she's given me permission, which we print out and keep in a file. So aren't these lovely? This is lovely. This is going to be gorge in my vintage. Look at these. I didn't print the whole thing out. I just printed what I'm going to use. And of course these I picked. Love, love, love. Is this not gorge? Gorge, gorge. Oh, everything is gorge. Everything is gorgeous that she does. But I wouldn't put it with that one. But I got plenty, plenty to put it with. And this is going to go lovely with this one. So see, I didn't even know about this printable. And I'm so eclectic on everything that I do that that's going to be gorge on the front of that journal. Stunning. My palettes are all the same. Vintage mixes in with everything with my palettes, so it all works. If I'm working with you, purchasing your printables, and you want me to put your name out there in your links, contact me and let me know. So let's move on. Beautiful. It's just sheer, stunning, beautiful. I just want to make sure we have it the right way. Stunning, gorge, ladies. These two are sold. Again, if I'm repeating myself, it's because I had a cut between this video. And I'm only editing so much because this is just the beginning of this channel. We just hit 500 subscribers. Lovely. So each page I just designed. It's an eye candy thing I used. Like I said, I used the glue dots. I didn't use any glue. I used the washi tape. I used the glue dots. That way you can tuck things underneath it. You can add pictures. You can add more, whatever they want to add on their pages. Okay. And so that's what it is. As you can see, the glue dots. And they will hold. I would have to tear that page off to get that off. So these hold. Again, I made this. I may sell a couple of these with one roll. But listen, I'm saving a ton of glue right now by using the glue dots. I mean, for this anyway, you know, to add ephemera. And this is the middle page, ladies. I got two ladies watching who purchased these. The first two that I've designed. I left this open so you can play. And then, you know, the covers are beautiful lace. I don't know if I explained this. I think I did. I don't gatekeep. I just don't put out names of things that I'm purchasing at the time for my own journals. And because she can only get one of each. So there would be no point to it on that. As far as my lace, as far as I could tell you, pull up antique shops in your area and go to them. The people who have a lot of material and lace are buying it from other places they get it from, and they can direct you to whatever you need. That's how I found her in the first place. However, I had a shop in Haddonfield, and if I'm repeating myself, sorry, and my home. So, isn't this stunning? Tim Holtz, of course, and washi tape and black and whites. So she's stunning. Stunning, stunning. She's ready to be written in. Add a couple photos, and she's gorge. That's the middle of the second signature in here. A couple pages to work with, to journal on. Lovely, lovely. We were out of water. That's what happened the past couple of days. So we have it back. It's not fully back yet. 7 towns in my area were out of water from the below zero, broken. Well, you know the rest. I'm not a guy. So she's stunning, right? She's beautiful. She is. She's absolutely gorgeous. Again, if I could get a third one out, I will. But these 2 are sold. So, and again, this is Marissa. She's lovely to chat with. Her link will be underneath. And I will do some clips using these. I believe you saw the flowers, right, from Prima. They are. I looked them up when I was sitting here. They are all 218 and 219. So I will hoard these for my own journals, but you'll get to see them at least. And that's it. That's the flip through on her. Somebody asked me about the bags. I'm going to see if I can get wholesale for them. You can find a lot of these things throughout the sites. There are sites I don't purchase from, and I have been in wholesaling for over 30 years. If I can find somebody who I can get them reasonably priced for, I'll put them in my shop. Some are better than others, let's just say. I purchased a bunch of them, and well, there's like 7 sitting here. This is for all the journals coming out that I'm working on, ladies. Really? Yes, really. And then I use them for, of course, all of my yummies here to be worked with. This one I wasn't real happy about. It's not as thick, and I don't have coloring for yellow, but I have it, and it is what it is. And so I put this is that 12-pound package of vintage paper that I got in. So I put that one and that one, and you can see the difference. So, of course, we're pink, and it goes on and on and on. The quilt's in it, and it just goes on and on and on. So my shop is a little bit of a mixture now. It's got journals, beautiful pouches, ribbon. It's got home decor items to use for various things, and more. And it's going to continue to grow. Hint, hint. It's going to continue to grow. I'm going to make some of these and put them in the shop. And when the items sell out, they're gone. That is the best that I can say. A lot of these don't make it to the shop because of the VIPs. Don't be upset or feel left out. I'm one person, and I am now enjoying my life, my disability. I don't push it because I don't like pain. I don't want to sit here and suffer in pain. I could tell you we could fry an egg on this right now. That's how hot it is in there. So have an amazing Valentine's Day if you're a Valentine's person. I'm not. But my granddaughters are, and my daughter and my daughter-in-law and my sissy and sisters. So happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you soon. There won't be another video until, I'm not going to say when in March because the VIPs will see it first, but I will have, I'm definitely going to say 20 journals plus, because this is what I'm going to do for the next 3 weeks. I'm going to disappear, post a little bit here and there on the shorts, and then come out with this large video, and you'll be able to purchase right from the video of what did not already sell or what's going to be a redesign. And not to leave the 5th granddaughter out, she's still figuring out what she's going to do. How exciting. Bye-bye.